Alright, I just fucking recorded, like, this whole big thing about the EA conference, and then my computer's like, oh no, we didn't fucking record that. So, now I'm even madder than I was just talking about the fucking EA conference, because the EA conference sucked. Um, so, I'm gonna go through this super quick. They started it off with, uh, this new Mass Effect teaser for Mass Effect Andromeda, which comes out holiday 2016, and then never referenced it. Didn't even mention that there was even a video that just played before they walked on stage, because they're dumb cunts. I want to know more about this. At least mention that you showed it at all. Then they showed Need for Speed, and it was Need for Speed. I don't care. I'll go more into it on the podcast. They showed this super duper badass trailer for the new Old Republic expansion called Knights of the Fallen Empire that comes out October 27th. Definitely watch the trailer. Even if you don't play the game, the trailer itself, super, super, super awesome. It's a huge disappointment that the game is nothing like it, but that's neither here nor there. The trailer itself, amazing. Then they talk about, they had this guy come out and announce his game Unravel, and this guy was so nervous you could like see his hand shaking. He was adorable. I just wanted to give him a hug. Like, dude, it's okay. You're at an E3 conference showing off your own game. That's amazing. But that game looks interesting. I wanna check it out. Like, I know yarn. Like, it's a game about this little dude made of yarn. Like, watch the trailer and you'll get it. The game looks super interesting. But I know there's like the Yoshi's Woolly World game that's all yarn, and like Sackboy has been done to death as well. But this game looks cool. So I'm gonna check it out when I can. They showed off more Plants vs Zombies. They had a guy in like this mascot costume for the new zombie melee like superhero character, and no one gave a shit. Like, everybody online was making fun of him. I feel bad for him or her, whoever was in the costume, because no one cared. They were more excited to hear Danger Zone again than they were to see this fucking thing. They announced that you can transfer all the stuff you unlocked from the first game to the second game, and that there is free content updates that'll be going on after the game is launched. More about that stuff in the podcast as well. They showed NHL 16 stuff. They showed the new golf game. They talked a lot about EA Ultimate Team. They showed a bunch of stuff from NBA Live 16. And there's a shot in the stuff they're showing for NBA where this guy takes a shot, and I guess he makes it, and he's either celebrating that he made it or he's mad. But like, he yells, and his mouth doesn't just like open like a normal mouth. It like opens and goes like, roar. Like, his mouth gets fucking huge. And I don't know if it was like a random glitch in the video itself, or if that happens to everyone when they open their mouth. But I hope it happens to everyone, because it was amazing. If I can find, I'm sure you can just look up images from NBA Live 16, and that'll be like the first thing that comes up, because it was so awesome. Then they showed off mobile games, because why the fuck not, I guess. Dumb idiots. They announced Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which is a mobile card game, if you're that much of a loser. And then they spent like 7 or 8 minutes showing off this fucking Minions Paradise bullshit. And don't bring a Minions mobile game to E3. Like, not your fucking press conference. Come on, be smarter than that. It made me sick. Then I don't know if he hasn't been in the game before, or if it was just a big deal that he was there. They had Pele there. They had like a whole video package on him, and then they had like a whole conversation with him on stage about soccer. and about the new FIFA game. Uh, and then after Pele left, they were talking about all this innovation in the new FIFA. It's soccer. You can't change soccer. Like, what do you... Unless you're making the ball, like, a fucking cannonball, like, bomb, you can't change what soccer is. It's soccer. It's football. Whatever. You're not innovating anything. So then they what did they go to next after FIFA? They went to Mirror's Edge, and they showed this new trailer for Mirror's Edge that looked really cool. And it's built on the new Frostbite engine, which apparently is like the most badass fucking engine in the world. Because everything is built on it, apparently. Game looks super beautiful. It comes out February 23rd, 2016, on everything. So pick it up if you like Mirror's Edge. Then they talked about Madden, because there's this new fantasy draft thing that you can do. It's like a new draft mode or whatever the fuck. I didn't give a shit about it, so I didn't care to listen to really anything they said about it. And then they go into Star Wars Battlefront. Fucking finally, more about my opinions on how they ran their conference when we get to the podcast. But they show multiplayer gameplay. It was pre-alpha gameplay, but everything looks super smooth. The game looks great. Looks like it plays great. You can do all kinds of stuff in it. There's a first-person point of view in everything you do, and a third-person point of view in everything you do. So you can play pretty much however you want. Do all kinds of stuff. You can fly in things. You can be in like AT-ATs or AT-ATs, whatever you want to call them in. Do all kinds of stuff. And then Vader and Luke show up on Hoth. On Hoth, where this multiplayer match is going on. I don't know why they're there, but they're there. And they go at each other with lightsabers, and then the trailer ends. Star Wars Battlefront comes out on everything November 17th of this year, which is amazing. But that's it for EA. They made me super angry, and then they finished it off with a very, very good multiplayer trailer for Battlefront. But that didn't make up for fucking Minions Paradise mobile game, whatever the fuck that shit was. But yeah, that's EA. Next is Ubisoft, and then Sony. So if you're watching this in a playlist, you've probably already seen those, because the order shit comes out. If not, click wherever if I put links in, which I probably won't until the end of the week. But if you're watching this some point far in the future, like next week, click wherever to go to those videos. Or just click right here, and it'll bring you to our KOE News playlist, and that'll be where you can go to watch everything. There, now I actually have to do it. So, off to the next conference. We'll see you in a second.